Welcome to True Crime with Strategic Eyes.
Strategic back again. What's going on, guys? I wanted to give you guys a quick holiday special before I go off to work. Today is going to be a real interesting day for me, and I'm going to tell you why very briefly, and then I want to go into some very interesting information that I uncovered in the 501 document dump for you guys to feast on as you and digest as you spend time with your family and enjoy this probably one of my most favorite holidays in the United States of America, this great country that I love. You guys know I'm a big patriot. I love America. Yeah. I'm not even joking, man. I love my country. But one of our best holidays to me is Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I know not everybody in America is a Christian. This great this great nation, this great country is tolerant of all religions. But I love the family aspect of Christmas, and I love the family aspect of Thanksgiving, because sometimes Christmas could be a little bit more intimate, where you spend that time with your immediate family, especially if you're older and you have children. Maybe it's you, your kids, maybe a grandparent, but the aunties and the uncles and the cousins don't always come over for Christmas. Sometimes they do, but not always. But Thanksgiving is that day when everybody comes together, where people pick one house and people will fly hundreds, sometimes thousands of miles to go and sit at the same table and to remember that we're family and that we love each other, and that this is a safe space for us to be whoever we are and whoever we want to be. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. One of my favorite holidays. Unfortunately, this Thanksgiving, I will not be with my family, guys. I'm going to be working. So that being said, I found some inconsistencies. Well, no, we're actually clearing some things up in this one. But before I show you what we're kind of starting to get on the road to clearing up, because we've been asking a question. Did Jenn Soto actually go to Hunters Creek Middle School to look for Maddie? And I've been asking that question, like, did the police do a follow-up? Did they check the cameras for Jenn Soto? I'm pretty sure they would try and check the cameras to see if Stephen Stearns was there, but did they follow up on Jenn Soto's alibi when she said that she went to pick Maddie up from school? I've been asking that question, and the reason why I asked that question is because I don't trust Jenn Soto. I don't believe her. And it's unfortunate because this woman has experienced so much tragedy. But we know from studying this case that a lot of this tragedy, in my opinion, my personal opinion, is her fault, her negligence of being a bad parent, right? So I'm going to give you an example of why I don't trust Jenn Soto. I'm also going to give you an example of a crime that Jenn Soto committed. And this is a 100% bona fide crime, because guess what? At the end of the day, the DA decides and the county attorney decides what's a crime, if they're going to prosecute it. But that doesn't mean that a crime wasn't committed. It just means that a crime may have been committed, and the county attorney, district attorney decide that they don't want to pursue criminal charges. I'm going to prove to you and show you that a crime was committed by Jenn Soto. And I need to prove this to you so you can understand my skepticism that I don't even believe that she went to Hunters Creek Middle School to see if her daughter was there. And I'm going to show you evidence either for or against supporting that maybe she was there or not. I don't know. We're going to explore that later on together. So first, let me bring you the evidence of a crime being committed. And this is a statement form that was filled out, not dictated or scribed by a detective or any law enforcement officer. This is a statement form, a deposition that was filled out, a supporting deposition rather, that was filled out by Jenn Soto. I'm going to read it for you very briefly, and I'm going to show you the key point of this document that shows you that a crime was committed. So Jenn Soto writing her name, these bubble letters, you can clearly see a female wrote this. Some men will write like this, but mostly females write in this manner. It's just the way our brains are programmed, right? Today around 8 a.m., I saw Madeline getting ready for school. I'm not sure what time they departed. She just said she saw her daughter getting ready for school. We know now that that's a lie, correctly? Correct, right? I said correctly. Correct, right? We know that's a lie. We've studied this already. I've studied it with you guys. You guys have seen our other shows as well. We're all a true crime community. We all share information. We all cover the same topics. You have seen this from many different looks, as we say in the business. This is a lie, right? Stephen Stearns took her to school and dropped her off close to school on Town Loop Boulevard between Town Center Boulevard and Hunters Park Lane. How does she have this detail? God knows, because she was not there. So this adds to the lie. This is obstruction of justice, ladies and gentlemen, because you're giving details as though you are first party, you have first-hand knowledge of what happened. She's not even saying it like Stephen told me. She's telling the police in this statement exactly what she believes happened. What is your source of this knowledge? Let's keep going. Around 8:30 to 8:45, remember, she's technically, the truth is she's sleeping at that time. She never made it to school. I went to school around 4 p.m. to pick her up, and she never came out. I searched the area, went to my mother's office to look for Maddie, and could not find her. Now, we know that this is a lie. Some people already in their head saying, this is old news, Strategic. We already know this. Well, maybe you didn't know this, because a lot of people who aren't law enforcement don't understand this. This box right here. I swear/affirm the above and attached statements are correct and true. This is a sworn statement. This is a sworn statement. Over here has to be a witness, sworn to or affirmed and subscribed before me by blank of physical presence, and then you as the witness, whether it be the law enforcement officer or whoever is witnessing, you sign there. This is a legal document where she has sworn under the threat of prosecution that if she lies on this document, she will go to jail. And you don't have to read somebody Miranda for them to break the law lying in this statement. Miranda is not needed to make it a crime for you to lie on this statement. That's why they're making you sign there. Because Miranda is for people who we know to be guilty. If we're looking at you as a witness, we don't know you to be guilty of a crime, we're not going to read you Miranda. So this statement locks a person in just like Miranda locks a person in. This statement shows that you're affirming to us, you're telling us the truth. So this is what we're working with, guys. We have proof that she's a liar. We have hard evidence and proof that Jenn Soto is a liar. So now you guys understand why I'm asking the question, did she even go to Hunters Creek Middle School? So let's go ahead and check out what I found so far perusing through this, because I was just going to do a happy Thanksgiving video and tell you guys have a great day, enjoy with your family, and peace out. But then as I'm setting up to do the happy Thanksgiving video, I stumbled across these documents and I was like, you know what? Let me do some diving and see if I can find some information on whether Jenn Soto actually went to Hunters Creek Middle School. So now let's go over to page 414. And I love with this document how we're able to just tell you the page, because we do have the documents for free on my Patreon. You do not need to pay for the documents. Go over to my Patreon, create a free account, subscribe to the Patreon, and you can get access to this document for free. All it's taking is your time to set up a Patreon. And from what I observe, a lot of people already have Patreon. So it's not really a big deal. Just go, subscribe, become a member, a free member of the Patreon. You will get this document. If you want the exclusive videos that we do, exclusive documents that we get, that we source on our own, etc., then you'll have to pay $5 and be a member of the Patreon. But if you want this 501 document, you want to follow along with us, you want to do your own deep dive and research on this, it is available for free on my Patreon. All right. So 414 is this document, which I wanted to show you guys because I think this is very interesting for me professionally. When you get video, you have to certify whether the video is real time or whether there's some type of delay in the video, right? Believe it or not, a lot of organizations, they will not keep up with their technology's time. What do I mean by that? Let me be more clear about that. Sometimes you'll get like power outages and stuff like that. And when the power comes back on, nobody will go in and fix the time on the DVR for the video surveillance footage. So now as time goes by, like if a crime happens and police want video or whatever, we'll go and try and pull the video, and then we'll realize that today is, I don't know, the 25th of November and it's 5 p.m., but the video is saying that it's the 25th of November, but it's 2 p.m. And the reason why is because power went out for 2 hours whenever. And then when the power went back on, the DVR started off where it left off. And that time is no longer accurate. Now, there's no way of going to fix that time once you have corrected, once you have discovered that it needs to be corrected, right? So what we have to do is basically document what the time difference is so that when they're showing this footage in court, they could be able to say, listen, jury, the time says 2 p.m. here, but really it's 5 p.m. The camera system is just off, and you can authenticate it. We don't do documents like this in my outfit. We will just make a note inside of our case manager software that says, I checked this video against my department issued cell phone's clock, and it is accurate, it's true and accurate, or it's 2 hours behind, or it's 5 minutes behind, it's 10 minutes behind. So we've established that our job issue cell phones is the most accurate time. So everything is checked against that. And it's just a note that you make in a computer system. But I like this form that they have here. I think this form is really good and clever. And this form basically, so this is for Kissimmee Police Department, and this is a school district, Hickory Tree Elementary School. And it says the current time and date, the current date and current time, and then the system date and the system time. And I think this is really cool. And then you just upload this to whatever your case manager software is. And I think this is cool. And then, you know, you basically swear into it. And this is the representative and the contact person. This is what we call the custodian of the footage. That's what they're called in legalese. Who is the custodian of the footage? It doesn't have to be the owner of the school. It could be the maintenance man. If he's the one who manages the system and is in charge of maintaining the system, he is a custodian of the video footage. So down here, you see the video system representative. That's what they use in Florida. But in the state of New York, we'd say this is the custodian of the video system. And that's their contact information and all that good stuff. And then they're swearing to it over here on this box. I like this. I like this. I think it's really cool. So let's move on down to what I wanted to show you. Fine people. Love you folks. You guys are great. Really hope you guys have a great holidays. Oh, my mother saved the day though. While we scroll down real quick, my mother saved the day because she actually cooked last night. And so I'm going to be able to stop by there and get some food and at least eat some type of a hearty meal, you know, while I'm working all day and all night by myself. So there's another one here from Kissimmee. This is the Orange County Public School, Hunters Creek Middle School. So one was for the elementary school and one is for the middle school. This is another verification. And this is the document I wanted to show you guys right down here. So my question was initially, did the police check the video surveillance footage? It appears that they attempted to. Now, let's see if we can ferret out what time they actually tried to get this footage for. So it says, you are directed to bring with you, I am requesting video surveillance from Hunters Creek Middle School on the date of 2/26/2024 during the hours of 1400 to 1640 hours. I am specifically requesting the camera angle labeled as A1, A2, A3, G2, G3, G4, H3, H4. That would be the time that Jenn Soto stated that she went to the school to pick up Maddie. That's kind of like a nice ballpark with a little bit early and a little bit later that would show, just in case Jenn was off with her time by a couple of minutes, This is a nice block of time that the detectives requested to see if Jenn Soto was there. I think that they would only be requesting this footage to see two things: to see if Maddie left the school to go with somebody else, or if Jenn Soto went to the school to pick Maddie up. That's the only two reasons you would want footage with that block of time, because Stephen Stearns at that point said he didn't go to get Maddie. His statements is, I didn't go get Maddie. I had a flat tire. I was running my errands. I couldn't make it in time to go with Jenn to pick up Maddie. So to me, in my mind's eye, this is evidence that they went and attempted to corroborate what Jenn Soto was saying. Now, did they get this footage? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this footage was returned to law enforcement. The reason why I say I'm not sure is because somebody in the comment section, take it with a grain of salt. We're going to verify this. Somebody in the comment section said that they believe that the subpoena was not returned because the cameras were not working that day. I don't know how much to believe that. I'm just giving you guys the rumor. When it's rumors, I'll let you know that that is what folks like that commenter in the comment section said. We will figure it out. It's going to be in these documents somewhere. We just got to find it, okay? But it does appear that they did, in fact, request video footage from the school to corroborate whether Jenn Soto went to the school to pick up Maddie. And I'll tell you one more thing that goes against what that commenter says, not saying that they're wrong, and it might just be a stylistic thing, but if I go to Hunter Street Middle School and I'm doing this investigation by my department standards, and they tell me the video cameras are not working, we have no footage for that day. It's been down. It's you know, we've been doing construction, whatever, lightning strike, whatever. I'm not going to subpoena them if they have verified to me, if the custodian has verified to me that the cameras are not working. I'm not going to subpoena them. It would be a waste of time because they have no skin in the game, and they've already told you that it's not working. So for me, I don't know how they do business in Florida, but seeing this subpoena would tell me that they verified that they actually have camera footage to share. It would be odd to me that the detectives already verified that there's no footage available and then they subpoena it anyway. That doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. So I don't know whether they had that footage or not. Those are the things that kind of stood out to me, guys, because I'm trying to answer this question. Did Jenn Soto actually go to Hunters Creek Middle School to pick up Maddie? And this is getting us along that way that shows that at least the detectives were following up and trying to answer that question themselves. We'll see you guys on the next one. Happy holidays. Strategic is out of here. Peace.